Sadashiva, Nityananda Sadashiva.
Varam Varenyam Varadam Varishtham Varavahanam Vanamaladharam Devam Pranatosmi Sadashivam Pranatosmi Sadashivam.
Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nityananda Sadashiva. Sadashiva, Sadashiva, Nityananda Sadashiva.
Pritiyat Pritidataram Supriyam Priyadarshanam.
Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambam Nityanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Oh, oh, oh. I welcome you all with my love and blessings. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Kailashians, everyone sitting with us all over the world. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. And today, Big TV, a Telugu TV channel, has sent the questions. Shri Pavanji, Chief Editor of the Big TV Telugu, has sent the questions. I'll surely answer your questions. Shri Pavanji and the Big TV Telugu channel, thank you for sending the questions. And we also have questions from
Hi Dave.
Hi Jermaine.
So you've advertised with MediaCorp Connect Plus before. Which platforms did you advertise?
Bharat FM, and thank you Miss Anjali Swami. I'll answer your questions also. And we have Shri Sandeep Ji, founder and editor-in-chief of India Speaks Daily YouTube channel, also sent the questions. I'll answer them also. Thank you, Shri Sandeep Ji, founder and editor-in-chief of India Speaks Daily, for sending the questions. I thank all of you for being here. Paramashiva's direct message from Mahakailasa on this auspicious Akshaya Tritiya day. Parama Satyas about Akshaya Tritiya. Listen. Akshaya means infinite, eternal. Akshaya is elaborated in Sanskrit scriptures, in Hindu scriptures, in original Sanskrit. The word Akshaya is elaborated with the words Shaswata, Nitya, Nirantara, Ananta. These are the words used in Hindu scriptures in original Sanskrit to explain the word Akshaya. So listen. Akshayam, Shaswatam, Nityam, Ajaram, Purushottamam, Yegamaivad Vidiyam cha Yat Param Brahma Shaswatam. The word Akshaya appears earliest in Rudra Samhita. Rudra Samhita is the earliest reference for the word Akshaya. Of course, Akshaya word is used in Hindu scriptures multiple times in many places. I am saying earliest reference is Rudra Samhita, 2nd canto, 35th sloka. Akshayam Shaswatam Nityam Acharam Purushottamam Yegamevat Vidiyam cha Yat Param Brahma Shaswatam. So Akshaya means infinite. We will have to use many words to translate the word Akshaya. If I have to use only one word, I'll choose infinite. Akshaya means infinite. Listen. Ishwara. Actually, this Rudra Samhita describes Parabrahman, Parameshwara, Paramashiva is Akshayam, Shaswatam, Nityam, Acharam, Purushottamam, Yegamevad Vidiyam cha Yat Param Brahma Shaswatam. It describes Ishwara as Akshaya, infinite. Listen. Whenever you start cognizing Ishwara is Akshaya, you are liberated. Whenever you cognize Ishwara is finite, you fall into delusion. Either you start denying God completely and become atheist, or deny the dimensions of Paramashiva and become agnostic, or deny some of the dimensions of Paramashiva and get into like a rational agnostic, semi-atheist, or kind of a little dry Sankhya. You get into different kinds of delusions when you cognize Ishwara as the finite. And listen, when you cognize Ishwara as finite, you start building a kind of even fear and greed with Ishwara. You start building the relationships like a give and take. That is also kind of semi-atheism. Be very clear. Only when you cognize Paramashiva, Ishwara is infinite, you are liberated. If you cognize Ishwara as finite, you will fall into some kind of delusion. Same way, Jagat. Jagat is infinite. Jagat is infinite. But when you cognize Jagat as finite, again you fall into delusions. You feel, oh, you have only finite time to be with Jagat, enjoy Jagat, celebrate Jagat, and you get into the greed or the fear of leaving, losing, fear of change, multiple kinds of delusion. You start building deluded mental setup when you cognize Jagat is finite. If you cognize Jagat is infinite, again you are liberated. The ultimate truth is Jagat is infinite. Next comes Jeeva. Actually, if you spend little time, use your simple, straightforward logic, and you are seeking sincerely in a matured way, you can even cognize Ishwara is infinite, Jagat is infinite, but you can't cognize Jeeva is also infinite. No, that is too much, because the self-doubt, self-denial, self-hatred, the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, I call it STHD, just like ADHD, STHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Because the STHD you carry is so deeply engraved in you, that has become such a strong pattern in you. You strongly believe your Jiva is finite. No. But the ultimate truth is your Jiva is infinite. I will give you thousands of Shastra Pramanas, and from my own experience, from Prasthanatrayas, Nainam chintandi shastrani nainam dahati pavakah nachainam kletayantyapo nasoshayati marutah. Bhagavad Gita says, listen, Ishwara is Akshaya, infinite. Jagat is Akshaya, infinite. Jeeva is Akshaya, infinite. Knowing this three is infinite is moksha. Listen. If you cognize Jiva is finite, you fall into the delusions of various malas, anava, kanma, maya. Kiranagama says, Bhoktrutvam namayat proktam anadimala karanam abhilashastanav satyam satanuhu kena hetuna ragobi sanimitatvat pravruttaha purushasya. Lord said, verily what is said as bhoktrutva is due to the primary cause mala, which is eternal. If it is said to be that desire or attachment exists in embodied soul, which is the reason the soul gets embodied, therefore it becomes the reason for its embodiment. Listen here. You need to understand this Kiranagama deeply. Whether you cognize Jiva is finite or Jagat is finite, the mala starts. Sincerely meditate on these truths I am revealing. Step by step. See, fortunately, Paramashiva's grace, due to Paramashiva's grace, I studied the Shastras in a traditional way. In the Guru Sishya Parampara, in a very authentic Sampradaya way, I studied. So it has a very beautiful systematic way of removing the delusions and enlightening you. So as per that system, the very tradition, the very methodology through which I received this Shastra Pramana and Atma Pramana, my own enlightenment experience, I'll reveal it now to all of you. Listen sincerely. Ishwara is infinite. Jagat is infinite. Jiva is infinite, Jiva is infinite because anything finite cannot even seek infinite. If you are seeking something at some point of your existence, that what you are seeking was part of you. Anything which you have not experienced, which was not part of you, you cannot seek. Be very clear, your very seeking shows that Jiva is not finite. Listen. Jiva feels suffocated when it cognizes itself finite, so and tries to break free from that suffocation, from that bondage, from that toxic feeling, because the infinity was, is its original state as undercurrent. Infinity, you can't seek which is infinite unless your core, your foundation, your original state itself is infinite, was infinite. And the next you need to understand, if your Jiva was infinite, it has to be infinite even now. And almost every tradition accepts that Jiva manifested from Ishwara. The relationship varies. Advaita gives a different relationship between Jiva and Ishwara. It says it is pure oneness. Dvaita gives a different relationship. No, it is complete two different entity. Visishtadvaita gives a different relationship. No. In the beginning, when you are in delusion, in Maya, under Maya, it is two separate, and when the Maya reduces, Maya loses its power over you, it becomes one. Various. Shuddhadvaita describes the relationship in a different way. Various Upanishads, Shastras describe the relationship in a different ways, but all of them agree. Jiva manifested from Ishwara. So understand, Ishwara is infinite. How can anything finite manifest from infinite? No. That is why the first verse of the first Upanishad, Ishavasya Upanishad, starts with Purnamata Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. This is a Shanti mantra of Ishavasya Upanishad. From Purna comes out the Purna, and Purna exists as Purna even after the Purna came out of Purna. So how can finite come out of infinite? No. Jagat is infinite even if you start logically understanding the known universe is less than 0.00000000001%. All known universe which you can know and which you can imagine. This is what is the conclusion by the modern day scientists. I can give you 100 reference. The known universe and the universe you can imagine. Even with your quantum physics theories of parallel universes, multiverses, with all of these theories, whatever you can perceive or imagine, all of it put together is less than 0.000000001%. Anoraniyan magato mahiyan Jeeva sada shakti madassa eva nityam vatto muktaiva pratitaha swatmanam nyatva shivatam rachet. Jiva is subtler than the Atman atom, greater than the great, ever the embodiment of Shakti. Through it appears, though it appears to be eternally bound, by ignorance it is liberated, knowing its true self, which is Raya, which is its Shivahood. The Sarvajnanottara Agamas, Moksha Pada, 5th canto, 7th verse. It says, knowing that its Shivahood, Shivadam, Nyatva Shivadam Vrajet, knowing its Akshayatva, infinite, knowing itself as infinite, it is liberated. Listen. Jagat, which you can perceive, imagine, all put together is only less than 0.0000001% of the actual Jagat exists. So it is literally infinite. If you even read Shastras, or even if you don't believe in Shastras, just read some of the scientists' references. I'll give you some references now. All the stars, planets, galaxies that can be seen today make up to just 4% of the universe. The other 96% is made of stuff astronomers can't see, detect, or even comprehend. These mysterious substances are called dark energy or dark matter. Astronomers infer their existence based on their gravitational influence on what little bits of the universe can be seen. But the dark matter and the energy themselves continue to delude all deduction. Overwhelming majority of the universe is, who knows, explains the science writer Richard Panek, who spoke about these oddities of the universe, of our universe on in his lecture in city of New York. It's unknown for now and possibly forever. That is what is scientists are repeatedly saying. You can just Google and see how big the universe, how big is the universe, and you can, even if you don't believe the Shastras, read what scientists are saying about the universe. It is infinite. Jagat is infinite. Listen, when you start cognizing Jagat is infinite, all your fears about death will just disappear, dissolve. It will become irrelevant. You will not have the greed to exploit Jagat and quickly finish enjoying. That stress generated by the greed will dissolve the moment you know Jagat is infinite. Same way, when you know Jeeva is infinite, your fear that you need to finish enjoying everything within this one life will disappear. This fear and greed generates the violence to exploit further your interest at any cost. Asura means who furthers his existence and his interest and his life at any cost. You become Asura when you believe your Jiva is finite. All religions which teaches your soul is finite and you have only one life or just few life. This one life theory is the reason for Asuratva, that at anyone's cost, at any cost, even at the cost of the nature, even at the cost of the earth, even at the cost of the Prakriti, you just further your interest and your life, which is Asuratva. The terrorism, militant missionaries and missionary militants, both conversion and terrorism, both is established on the concept of soul is finite and the life is only one, or just few hundred years. This one life theory, which is delusion and false, not Paramasatya, not even Satya in the Vyavaharika level. Forget about the Paramarthika. Even in the Vyavaharika level, it's not Satya. That one life theory forces human beings to further their interests at any cost. It makes them feel like you can exploit nature, you can exploit Prakriti, you can exploit other human beings, you can exploit anyone, anything for your interests, to further your life and further your life's interests. That is the root cause of all militant missionaries and missionary militants, all terrorism and conversion. Understand? Cognizing Jeeva is infinite liberates you. Cognizing Jeeva is Akshaya, Ishwara is Akshaya, Jagat is Akshaya, is moksha. Listen, on this Akshaya Tritiya, realize all the three, Jeeva, Ishwara, Jagat, is Akshaya. This is moksha. At least start cognizing. Start cognizing this Jeeva, Ishwara, Jagat, all these three are Akshaya on Akshaya Tritiya day. So this will just multiply, manifest, because anything you start on Akshaya Tritiya multiplies, manifests more and more. It explodes. It becomes infinite. So, if you start cognizing Jeeva is Akshaya, infinite. Ishwara is Akshaya, infinite. Jagat is Akshaya, infinite. This liberation, moksha, will start manifesting in you as Akshaya. This is Paramashiva's direct message from Maha Kailasa on Akshaya Tritiya. Paramashiva's blessings to all of you to realize Jeeva is Akshaya, Jagat is Akshaya, Ishwara is Akshaya, and manifest moksha on this auspicious Akshaya Tritiya day. Let manifest, infinite manifest. Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. Amrita Bindu Upanishad says, mind alone is the cause of bondage and liberation for humans. The mind which cognizes Jeeva, Ishwara, Jagat is finite, is the reason for bondage. The mind which decides to cognize Jeeva, Ishwara, Jagat is infinite, is the reason for liberation. So understand, mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayo. Mind alone is the cause of bondage and liberation for human beings. Miss Anjali Swami is asking, could you please give a spiritual perspective to the recent Pahalgam incident in Kashmir where so many innocent Hindus lost their lives? What should be the right approach towards non-violence? Listen. Miss Anjali Swami, I think I have explained in this satsang. I'll give you a straight answer. Asura, Asura means, that word Asura means, who furthers his life and his life's interest at anyone's cost, at the cost of anyone, he will further his life and his life's interest. He will not bother about others or nature or life. That person is Asura. So the Asura should not be allowed to exist and do this damage to others and the life. He should be contained, should not be allowed to cause any damage to others and nature is non-violence. Listen, ahimsa means not only you will not further your life and your life's interest at the cost of others and the nature, you will also not allow the asuras who does furthering of their life and their life interest at the cost of others. That is the real non-violence. The paramo, what our Shastra say, ahimsa paramo dharmaha. The parama dharma of ahimsa is for Brahmana.
一辈子都不用担心
The
出门在外
Swadharma
守纪
ahimsa is he should not further his life and his interests at the cost of others' life and others' interests, and he should continue to teach this. Is the Brahmana Swadharma. A Kshatriya should execute this. That is Kshatriya's Swadharma. Vaishya and Sudras should support this. That is their Swadharma. And this is what is ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Miss Anjali Swami, hope I answered your question. Non-violence for Kshatriya is to contain, stop all the asuric elements and asuras. Asuras are those who are trying to further their interests and their life interests at the cost of others' life and nature and everything. So, A Kshatriya should contain in any caste, the asuras should be contained is the ahimsa for Kshatriya. Teaching this truth and living this truth of not furthering your life and your life's interest on others' life and the cost of the others and others' life. Living this ahimsa, teaching this ahimsa is the dharma for Brahmana, but for Kshatriya, the ahimsa dharma is containing those asuric elements which are trying to further their life and their life interest at the cost of others' life. Pravrittincha nivrittincha janana vidurasuraha nasaucham nabisacharo nasatyam teshu vidyate. Those of asuric nature exploit others. Those of asuric nature do not comprehend the path of righteousness or restrain. In them there is no purity, proper contact or truth. They exploit others through deceit. So, ahimsa for Brahmana, for Kshatriya, for Vaishya and Shudra should be understood. Then this situation, the terrorists killing innocent Hindus, can be addressed. This kind of situations can be addressed. Terrorism should be condemned in any form. I take this opportunity to condemn the terrorist attack done in Pahalgam on innocent Hindus, and we stand with Bharat, our Guru Peetam. Bharat is Guru Peetam for Kailasa. Bharat is Vishwa Guru and Vishwa Guru Peetam. Kailasa stands with Bharat, which is our Guru Peetam. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind. Sri Sandeepji also asked the question in the same line. I'll elaborately answer. Maybe I will dedicate one separate satsang to answer Sri Sandeepji's questions, as already the time for the satsang is over, and Sri Pavanji, Chief Editor of Big TV of Telugu channel, all your questions also I will answer elaborately with dedicated one satsang live for you. As you know, today already the satsang time is up. So, Sri Pavanji, I assure I will give a separate live satsang for you, answering all your questions as the time is already late. The program time is up. We are running late. And Sri Sandeep ji, for you also, I will give a separate live satsang exclusive and answer all your questions, I assure you. Maybe within next few days, we will schedule exclusive live satsang for Sri Sandeep ji and exclusive live satsang for Big TV. And I apologize to both of you for not answering all your questions today, as the Akshaya Tritiya Paramadvaita Praptirastu Sarva Mangala Praptirastu Arogya Praptirastu Aishwarya Praptirastu Sagalaishwarya Praptirastu Dhanadanya Praptirastu Santana Praptirastu Dirghayushman Bhava Arogya Ananda Aishwarya Jivan Mukti Praptirastu Paramadvaita Praptirastu. Let you all manifest, enjoy, celebrate Paramadvaita, Jivan Mukti, and all the auspiciousness. On this Akshaya Tritiya day, let all the auspicious things manifest in you, Akshaya, infinite. And today, you should receive gift from elders. So you will always be receiving gifts, and you should give dana to youngsters so that you will be rich and wealthy to always give dana and gifts. With Guru, you should receive Paramadvaita Anubhuti. From Guru, you should receive Paramadvaita Anubhuti and give your bhakti. So your Paramadvaita also manifests infinitely, and your bhakti also manifests infinitely. With this, I bless you all. Paramadvaita Praptirastu. Blessings. blessings. Be blissful.
Nithyananda, welcome to Kailasa's Akshaya Tritiya celebrations. This day is the most auspicious day of infinite blessings where prosperity, joy, and success become inexhaustible. Akshaya, with the divine blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Today we celebrate the Chitre Pergala Brahmotsavam, a grand festival celebrating the life, message, and glories of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti and Bhagavan Somasundareshwara Paramashiva. Kailasa's temples proudly celebrate this festival with the living manifestation of Meenakshi and Sundareshwara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 293rd Guru Maha Sannidhanam of the Kailasa Paramparagata Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pitam Madurai Samrajyam, the spiritual kingdom established by Meenakshi Sundareshwara themselves thousands of years ago. With the divine blessings and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Kailasa's temples will be celebrating the Meenakshi Pattabhishekam on May 6th and the Meenakshi. Let us now come together on this auspicious day of Akshaya Tritiya and offer our worship and gratitude in the form of puja, understanding that puja is an activity performed by the brain to mirror the neurological activities of the higher vertical time zones. We will now offer our devotion to Meenakshi Devi, Somasundareshwara Paramashiva, and to the embodiment of all the gods and goddesses, the Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and his deities in Kailasa's temples around the world.
Om Shirodanvat Pradeshe Shuchimani Vilasatsaikate Moktikanam Mala Kliptasanastas Padikamani Nibhair Moktikair Manditangaha Shubhrerabhraidarabrairu Parivirjiter Muktabeyusha Varshaihi Anandena Puniyadarinalina Gada Shankapanir Mukundaha Om Shivananda Piyusha Ratnakarastam Shiva Brahma Vishwamareshabhivandyam Shiva Jnana Lagnam Shiva Jnana Murtim Shivakyamatitam Bhaje Pandyabalam Shivadispurat Mancha Manchadhirudam Dhanurbana Pasham Kushodbhasi Hastam Navinarkavarnam Navinendu Chudam Parabrahma Patnim Bhaje Pandyabalam Kiritangadodbhasi Mangalya Sutram Spuran Mekhalahara Tatanga Bhusham Paramantrakam Pandya Simhasanastam Parandhamarupam Bhaje Pandyabalam Sahasradala Vangaje Sakala Shita Rashmi Prabham Varabhayakarambujaam Vimalagandha Pushpambaram Prasanna Vadanekshanam Sakala Devata Rupinam Smarechirasi Hamsakam Tadabhimana Purvam Gurum Atha Dhupaha Om Dashangam Gugulopedam Sugandham Jisumanoharam Agreya Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrishyataam Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Somasundareshwara Swami Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Meenakshambikaye Namaha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha Dhupamagrapayami Atha Deepaha Om Sajyam Trivarti Sanyuktam Banhina Yojitam Maya Grahana Mangalam Deepam Trailokya Dimirabaham Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Somasundareshwara Swami Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Meenakshambikaye Namaha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha Deepam Sandarshayami Atha Naivedyam Om Amrite Amritodbhave अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षम्बिकायै नमः श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरम् आचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् साङ्ग्रहण्येष्ट्यायजते इमां जनदागुं सङ्गृह्णानीति द्वादशारत्नीरचना भवति द्वादशमासा संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वे मुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रा नक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत् कर्म सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां शक्तिभूते सनातने गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यातिहरे देवी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षम्बिकायै नमः श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूर नीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षाधारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगभट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकवत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्ये सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरिः ओम् तत्सत् सर्वम् भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ओम् नित्यानन्दम्।
Them, everyone. So that was such an amazing revelation that has happened for today in today's satsang. And today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be manifesting powers. See, because Akshaya Tritiya is one of the most auspicious day where wealth manifestation happened. Today, we're going to be using the powerful cognition that infinity nature of Jeeva, the individual soul, the Jagat, universe, the world, and Ishwara, God, are infinite, Akshaya. When you understand and decide to renounce all your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, fear, greed, exploitation, bondages, all of a sudden, you'll be able to raise yourself to a frequency of oneness. And using oneness for power manifestation, it can simply turn it into Satya Sankalpa, which is the will. So today we're going to be understanding the Shastra Pramana of the power of consciousness over matter. Today we are going to be going into an exciting power manifestation. So the power of consciousness over matter comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 95, Sutra 120. And it goes, Pachit Vastuni Vinyasya Sanay Drishtim Nivartayet Tadnyanam Chitta Sahitam Devi Shunyalayo Bhavet. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, having fixed one's eye on a particular object, Vastu, one should slowly withdraw the sight from the object, as well as slowly eliminate the knowledge of that object, along with the thought and impressions of it. Then, O Devi, one abides in Shunya, the state where there is nothing other than this exists, which is the state of all inclusiveness or infinity. Then we're going to be going into the next, which is the Apta Pramana. The Apta Pramana of consciousness over matter happened in the Puranas, where sage Agastya, who was a wise and powerful rishi a long time ago in the Vindhya mountain, started growing taller and taller, trying to compete with another sacred mountain, Mount Meru. As it grew, it blocked the path of the sun, causing problems for everyone. Rishi Agastya decided to help. He visited the mountain and politely asked it to bow down so he could cross over to the southern region. Vindhya respected the sage and lowered itself. Agastya promised to return but never did. The mountain stayed low forever, keeping its promise. This brought balance back to the world, providing the devotees words true. So this comes from Skanda Puranas, Ramayana, Mahabharata. And then you have the Atma Pramana. Atma Pramana are basically the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, very own experience with the power of consciousness over matter. It was said one day, when this was too much for me, Swamiji says, understand, I promise, I saw with my eyes that Swami moved the hand and the rock moved. I just got up and was shaken completely and ran out of the place. And that Swami started laughing. He called me back and said, what? Were you frightened? I said, naturally. What to do? Then he said, you want to see the power of mind? Just sit there. And told me, move your hand. The funny thing, I moved my hand and the rock came back to place. Then he told me very beautifully, it is not that only Swami can do and you can't do. No, anybody who can be part of that connection will be able to move. And just like that, all of us are going to understand the science of how this is happening. Pratiksha Pramana are the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. And over here, you can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the QEEG machine, where all the medical experts and scientists were actually documenting what happens in the brain when the Kundalini is awakened and when it goes into the highest states of consciousness. So over here, you can see when doing daily activities, high activity is measured in the brain where third eye is located. And when in deep samadhi, only third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. Today we're going to be having a very special, interesting session for. And I'm going to be explaining to you how we're going to be manifesting today's power. So the first thing is, all of us would like to manifest wealth, maybe even relationships, the best relationship we can have, the best partner we want for our life, health, the best body that we want. However, because due to our nature of our mind, where we feel like things are not infinite, you function from the finite, you function from the finite cognition. What starts happening as you're planning your day and as you're planning a month or maybe a week, you tend to not trust the goals in which you need. Because why? There is so much of this finite cognition in which you carry about yourself. But in this today's auspicious day, Akshaya Tritiya, if you just decide to drop the awareness that you carry about how Jeeva, Jagat, and Ishwara, if you drop that this three is finite and decide, hey, it's infinite, it's infinity, all of a sudden you'll see all the powerlessness starts losing over you and you'll start gaining access to something called will. And when you connect with oneness with your will, all of a sudden you'll see things just starts moving, which simply means you are going to be turning your manifestation into a reality. So I would guide all of you step by step. Each and every single one of you, please get a calendar. It can be the year 2025. And all of you get a yearly calendar. If you just so happen have an actual physical calendar, grab that calendar. If you have a diary that has a calendar, go get that calendar. If you don't have it, you can open a digital calendar on your screen. Or if you have time, you can simply just print it out. I'm going to give all of you a few moments to do this. This is a very important part of the manifestation. You are going to be actually going to manifest what it is that you really want today. So ensure you get a, let's say you don't have it in print. What you can do, you can quickly draw a few boxes in a piece of A4 paper. You can draw the calendar out. I'll give you a few moments for this step, at least 1 minute. So all of you, please get a yearly calendar or get a printed calendar or open a digital calendar on your screen. It can be your iPad, it can be your phone. Let's start. Yes, tell them everyone. So now what we're going to be doing, I hope all of you are done with this step. Step 1 is basically get a calendar of this year. All right. You can get it a printed one. You can get a digital version. Let's say if you have an iPad or a phone and you usually take put your goals in that calendar, then get that calendar. That's actually much more easier. So let's go to step number 2. All right. I have step number 2. Let's all go on to step number 2. After getting the calendar that you have, we are going to go into step number 2. You are all going to mark 10 things that you want to manifest throughout the year and write down on the specific date and month. For example, you can circle May, as we're going to go into 1st of May very soon. And you can say, I want to make $1 million by May 20th. 2025. You can even specify how much money you want to make. Then August, I want to have double the amount of salary by August. August 15, first, 2025. It doesn't matter what it is. You are going to mark 10 things that you want to manifest throughout the year, starting from the month of May till December 2025. You're going to circle the particular date and month, and you're going to write down exactly what you want. So, all of you, I'm going to give 2 minutes for all of you to think through, 2 to 3 minutes for all of you to think through what are the 10 things that you want to manifest throughout the year. Write down on the specific date and month. This is a very crucial step for your manifestation. So let us all ensure that you are doing this.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Nityanandam, everyone. So I am just checking up on all of you. This is as part of the consciousness over matter manifestation that we're going to be doing today. It is highly important that all of you write down what you want to manifest throughout the year. You can write down minimum 10 things. This is because all the feelings that you have, see, when you're starting to write down, if you're caught in this cognition, that Jeeva, Jagat, Ishwara is finite, right? You're going to feel stuck. You're going to develop SDHT, everything for your manifestation. But after this initiation, after this powerful process of Akshaya Tritiya, what did Swamiji say? The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is saying that all these three are infinite. That is only the essence of Akshaya. So write down 10 things that you want to manifest and comment down below that you have already done. I'm going to give you a few more moments for all of you to write down exactly what you want, the specific date and month. All right, let's start.
Nityananda Paramashivam 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 Nityananda Paramashivam.
All right. So now enough time has been given for all of you to write down exactly what you want. You can comment down below that you have done. So now let's go to the third step. All right. This is also very important. For the particular manifestation, all of you are going to be setting up a timestamp camera. Take this few minutes to set up a timestamp camera so you can record your manifestation. Set this up in another phone, another device that you can have. This is very important because as you're going to be manifesting today's consciousness over matter, ensure that your phone is set up in such a way where if you can see a sample over here of the consciousness over matter in which you are projecting, the coconut is actually on top of a tablet. But instead of it being on top of a tablet for you, all of you are going to have your calendar under it. You're going to be placing your coconut or your Atmalinga under the, on top of the calendar. So make sure when you're setting up the timestamp camera, see what is a timestamp camera? Timestamp camera is basically a camera in which records the time and the date. So you can use this. You can also use regular camera if you'd like, anything that's comfortable, but ensure when you are putting the timestamp, when you're organizing your camera, it should be straight and it should have clarity and no one should be touching it during this manifestation. You're just going to allow it to record it. So please take this moment to set up your timestamp camera or camera so that when you're manifesting this power, you'll be able to capture this wonderful moment.
Lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi and Suprabhatam. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Nityanandam, everyone. So now that we're done with step number 3, we are now close to our actual manifestation. So now we're going to be going into the next step of the day. I hope all of you are done. You can also comment down below that you're done. Now we're going to go to step number 4. This part is going to be very important. You are going to keep a coke or an atmalinga or a round object. Okay, you can also keep a rock in which got energized by Swamiji. If you have ever been in an initiation, there was one time Swamiji has asked everyone to bring a rock so that Swamiji would energize it as a linga. So you can even use an energized rock. You can use the atmalinga in which you do Shiva Puja to daily. You can use a coconut or any type of round object. And you're going to keep it on the exact spot on the calendar. Okay. And during this time, you're going to start clicking record on your video. And what you're going to be doing, you're going to move the coconut or atmalinga or energized object without touching it. You're not going to physically touch it and try to move it. No, you're just going to move it with your will. The oneness. You're going to manifest the will with your oneness. See, what does that mean? For instance, if I want to move something, I will use my will by forcing, means physically doing something to it, forcing it to move. Force, right? This is hard power. What you are going to be doing is manifesting the power of oneness, which is soft power. You're going to use oneness without touching it. That oneness will generate a frequency. And how does this oneness happen? By connecting to Swamiji and chanting the Mahavakya, dropping all your incompletion, your self-doubt, self-hatred, your suffocation, anything. Dropping all of that and understanding that Jagat, Jeeva, Jagat, and Ishwara is infinite. Because this is going to turn into a powerful Satya Sankalpa. So all of you can see over here, just get your Atmalinga or coconut. Put it in the middle of the calendar. If it's a printed calendar, basically place it on the top. If it's a digital calendar on your phone or a digital calendar on your iPad, you can lay it on the ground and simply it will manifest. So all of you, please take this moment. Keep your coconut Atmalinga on the exact spot on the calendar. Just record your manifestation. You're going to now press record. Then you're going to be moving, manifesting the coconut without touching it, just by your will. So I'm going to be giving all of you a powerful cognition for this manifestation. Now, what you're going to be doing is you are going to realize the infinity nature of Jeeva, Jagat, Ishwara are infinite, which is Akshaya. Connect to the coconut Atmalinga in oneness, carrying this powerful cognition in your inner space. Decide to renounce all your SDHG, fear, greed, exploitation, bondages, and turn the oneness to will, Satya Sankalpa, and manifest. Let us all start the beautiful manifestation. All of you just connect to Swamiji in the third eye right now and move your Atmalinga and coconut or energized item. You are going, the minute you start moving, you will see all of a sudden the 10 things that you have written down will also start moving from the space of oneness, from the cognition that Jeeva, Jagat, and Ishwara are infinite, Akshaya. you will manifest the abundance of Akshaya Tritiya. Let us all start. Let's chant the Mahavakya. Dvaitar Jita is going to give you abundance of time for all of you to manifest. You're going to take at least 5 minutes for this round. So please click record and start manifesting powers.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
Everyone. So how many of you are able to manifest these powers? You can start writing and sharing your experience right now at this moment. What is it? How is your experience? Were you able to move? Whether it's slight movement is also fine. But how many of you were able to manifest this amazing power? So the next step that you're going to be doing, you can post down below as well. What the next step you're going to be doing is that all of you can upload your manifestation on social media. You can upload you can upload your video that you have taken if you manifested. You can even edit it to when the manifestation has happened. You can upload on YouTube, and what you can do after uploading on YouTube, you can just get a link and you can share your video link in tinyurl.com/kailasapm. So you can always head towards this. I'm going to give you a few moments. Please upload your manifestation, a video manifestation on YouTube or any of the channel, and share the link of your manifestation in this URL, tinyurl.com/kailasapm. Let us all start.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Telling them, everyone. Yes. So the Atmalinga or the coconut was supposed to move on top of the calendar. All the 10 things that you have written, you're supposed to move the Atmalinga or the coconut on top of the actual calendar. All right. So that's all for today's manifestation. I hope all enjoyed this amazing Akshaya Tritiya special power manifestation session and hold the powerful cognition in your inner space. So now let's all end the session with gratitude or Swamiji. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padaka Paramastu. Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वर भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती
सर्वजनसङ्घ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धान्त स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि ध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैव समयकर्तृ सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक स्वामि वागीश सुन्दर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्ध स्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिणवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।